Namaste, Suprabhatam. Welcome to Brahma Muhurt Yoga. Today's session is about Juhari's window. Today I'm going to explain you, and along with that, we will do Pranayam. Along with that, we will do Pranayam for improving the self. This is Dr. Mayur Kaku, and we have taken one sankalpa of reaching up to 1 crore people and practice Brahma Muhurt Yoga together. With that, improve the collective consciousness. The whole understanding about all these things in the life which happens is about our level of collective consciousness, how as human collective consciousness, how we are behaving, and depending upon that you will see the rise and fall of the nations, the rise and the fall of the whole human race. We are going to observe. So today's session, just a very little bit about Juhari's window. We will start with that, and then we will do our orientation towards self, and then we will go towards our practice. So are you able to see the screen? Are you able to see the share, what we have shared?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So you can see here what's going on. Okay, it means we have something called as open self. Open self is somebody who is like known by the others also. Like Dr. Mayur is a neurosurgeon. He teaches yoga. He speaks at various places. He combines yoga and neuroscience. This kind of knowledge, which is available to everybody, is open self. Now, this is a good place to start. This is a good place to start. And this is where, means conversations happen, healthy conversations can happen. And depending upon how the open self is, depending upon that, the things will flourish. Okay. And opposite side person also needs to be open for conversations to go longer and deeper. Okay. Now, there is something called as hidden self. So, suppose there is something which Dr. Mayur does not want to share, for example, about his family or about his other extracurricular activities and so on and so forth, then it is called as hidden self. Now, this hidden self comes out when we start trusting others. When we start trusting others. So, this hidden self will only come up to people whom we trust. It does not come to everybody. Okay, open self is for everybody, but hidden self is not for everybody. Hidden self will be only reflected when there is a trust and openness in the relationship. Okay. Now coming to blind self. Now this blind self is not known to me. For example, when you look at me, and if I have some something on my face or something on my shirt which I have not observed, which then that is it is called as hidden self, or sorry, blind self, which I am not aware of. Okay. And for example, my own facial expressions. So somebody can tell, Dr. Mayur, you look very serious, or you look very intense. So then, yeah, I come to know that, okay, I look very intense and serious about whatever I do. So that thing, it gives me the idea that, I have this blind side of mine and I have to work on that. This is one of the examples. And many a number of times people help you to improve yourself by expressing your blind side. Body language, your appearance, your clothing pattern, and so on and so forth. Okay. So that is blind self. If somebody is open minded and somebody is very jovial, then that person will help others to repair their blind self. And in many a number of times, what happens is that if suppose blind self is being exposed, some people like it, some people don't. So this is one very interesting aspect. That is why unsolicited advisors sometimes we have to hold on to. Now means we should not express until and unless we feel okay, this person has a very gracious open self and will acknowledge blind self, that kind of phenomenon. Okay. Now the fourth one is unknown self. So it is not known to me, it is not known to you. It may come suddenly out of the blue, it may come out in the picture, and when the situation arises, when some dangerous situation arises, or when some really challenging situation arises, at that time we come to know about our unknown self. So unknown self is, many a times people would have told, like I was recently listening to our footballer, Indian footballer. I think his name is Baichung Bhutia, um, if I am not wrong, or means who is the captain of, means I honestly don't remember his name. He's the captain of Indian football team, and he was telling that if you tell me that how are you feeling about your achievements, then he told, in my dreams also I had not thought that I will achieve this much in my life. So that was his unknown self. He never thought beyond football, playing football for India, and doing something he thought, but not thought that he would achieve so much. Most probably his name is Mr. Chetri. So I really don't remember his name. I'm very sorry about it. But yeah, just a second. I will. Sunil Chetri. Yeah, his name is Sunil Chetri. So it was very beautiful description by him, and that is the best way to describe the unknown self. He described it very well. He described it very well. So these are the four uh, aspects of our existence. One is open self, which we express to everybody. One is blind self, which others will point out to us, which we don't know about ourselves. One is hidden self, which we will hide from others until we develop openness and trust with them in the relationship. And then there is fourth one, the unknown self, which we become as the time arrives, as the time passes by, depending upon our efforts and our destiny. Okay, so this is the Juhari's window. It's looking like a window, no, with four quadrants. So it is Juhari's window into understanding of the self. Okay, so with this, we will start today's session. Sit comfortably, back erect, neck erect, eyes closed, gentle smile on your face. Forget all the tensions and worries and focus only on your breathing. When we inhale, the abdomen is bulging. When we exhale, the abdomen is sinking down. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly, let us bring awareness towards tip of the index fingers and thumbs. While feeling the pulse, we move on to the center of the chest. When we inhale, the chest is expanding. When we exhale, the chest is collapsing. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly, let us bring awareness towards nostrils. When we inhale, cool air is going inside. When we exhale, warm air is gushing out. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Cool air in, warm air out. Gently, let us bring awareness towards center of the eyebrows. Let us visualize one beautiful omkara of any size, of any shape, of any bright color. While focusing on this omkar, we are going to chant it 3 times. Inhale. Oh. 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 Feel the effect of Pranava Omkar on your mind and body. Gently let us visualize beautiful Mother Earth in the form of a globe. Let us visualize beautiful cosmic energy trickling down towards Mother Earth, doing Abhishekam of Mother Earth. Let us visualize peace, prosperity, health, and happiness. Let us visualize all of us meditating together and all the beings on the planet achieving that peace, prosperity, health, and happiness. Gently, let us visualize that at individual level we are receiving this cosmic energy, and through that, each and every cell of our body has charged up with great physical, mental, social, and spiritual health. Enjoy this beautiful experience. Great physical, mental, social, and spiritual health. Visualize yourself glowing like Bhagwan Sri Surya. Enjoy this beautiful experience. With that, as we dive deep, we realize that we are not just this body, we are beyond this body, and our existence spans across the universe. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the universe. Tattvamasi. We are that supreme consciousness which is all pervading. Pragnanam Brahma. With the sadhana, we achieve the knowledge, and with the knowledge, we achieve the supreme consciousness. Ayamatma Brahma. We are the individual representatives of supreme consciousness. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Everywhere there is presence of supreme consciousness. Enjoy this beautiful experience. Om Aham ब्रह्मास्मि ॐ तत्त्वमसि ॐ प्रज्ञानं ब्रह्म ॐ अयमात्मब्रह्म ॐ सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्म. Feel oneness with each and every aspect of the existence. While feeling this oneness, let us take the sankalpa of Brahmamurti Yoga. Visualize that 1 crore plus fellow human beings, we all are practicing Brahmamurti Yoga together. And through that, we have achieved great collective consciousness. And this great collective consciousness is helping us to heal Mother Earth. Mother Earth is healed, Mother Nature is healed. And through that, we all have learned from our mistakes. We try to find our true self, and in that process, we keep our selfish desires to the minimum, we decimate them, and we achieve our true cosmic self. This Sankalpa, adopt a Namaskara Mudra, Omkar followed by Sahana Vavatu. ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Slowly take your both the hands back, hold your right wrist with the left palm, inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bend from the root of the back, touch your forehead to the ground, express gratitude to Mother Earth Almighty, your parents and Guru. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands. With few blinks, you may open your eyes. Namaste, Suprabhatam. For those who were not there, just once again I will show you the slide of Juhari window. Juhari's window is all about our 4 types of our existence. One is open self, which is available to everybody, which is, I know and you know about me. Then one is blind self, which is you know about me, but I don't know about myself. And you help me to, improve on that. For example, my body language, my expression of emotions, my clothing style, so on and so forth. Okay. Hidden self, which I know about myself, and I only share when I find somebody who is trustworthy. I find somebody who is open. I find somebody who is going to help me out. I That is the hidden self. Then unknown self, which none of us know where we are going to land, but time decides, our efforts decide where we are going to reach. For example, I had taken the example of Indian football team captain Sunil Chetri. He himself told that he never thought of achieving so much in his life, but it has happened. And that happens when we take life one day, one moment at a time, and being in the present moment. Nothing is better than pranayam to come back to the present moment. And in the practice of pranayam, we improve our true self. So today we are going to practice simple techniques. We will start with cleansing of the blood, that is Kapalabhati Kriya. In recent past, we have been practicing with respect to the tempo. instead of number of strokes, we are practicing with respect to the tempo. Just a precautionary measure. Those who have heart attack, those who have active cardiac issues, ulcers, recent abdominal surgery, headache, epilepsy, all these things, neck pain, back pain, all these people, they should be very careful while practicing Kapalabhati Kriya. However, if you do a very mild practice of 20, 30 strokes, it does not harm you. And you can do in a wild kind of, if I want to compare it with anything else, and I can say that you can definitely do it like a homeopathy dose kind of thing. That is how I describe it: homeopathic dose of pranayam, homeopathic dose of mudra, like that I tell. So that is one thing. And we will learn to practice with number of strokes. So what we are going to do is tempo wise 60 strokes per minute. We are going to practice for 2 minutes, 60 strokes per minute. Okay, let us do that. I will put a timer. I will put a stopwatch, and then we will start with 60 strokes per minute. Okay. So let us do that. Only exhalation, nothing else. Only exhalation. Only exhalation. Abdomen should be going inside. Let us start. 60 strokes per minute. Let us start. Two minutes over. So at this tempo, generally, you can go on. You might be able to go on for a long time, and you might be able to do it for few minutes. You will be able to do it for 15, 20 minutes, and it will be like around 20 into 60, 1200 strokes. You may be able to go. So you can do this practice on your own. 60 strokes, how far you can go. You can check it. But today we are going to go on to the next tempo level, that is 90 strokes. So if we consider 90 strokes, then in 30 seconds it will be 45 strokes. In 15 seconds it will be around 22 strokes. So as I am keeping this timer, same way you can also keep the timer and you can keep in front of you like this stopwatch. Okay. What you can do is you can keep a stopwatch and you can see and you can do. You can keep it and you can start doing it. Now, let us start and do 90 strokes for 2 minutes. 90 strokes for 2 minutes. Let us do that. Start. 2 minutes over. So as you can see, the speed was slightly more, but still we have a scope that we can improve on this speed, and this may also go on for quite a while. Okay. Now we are going to increase the speed to 120. Simple calculation. In 1 second, 2 strokes are going to happen. Na hathat na balat. Do not practice if you feel that you are exhausted. Another thing is, now there is a potential that in these 2 minutes itself, you may reach Kapalabhati related Keval Kumbhak. Now, what is that? The carbon dioxide is getting washed out and the brainstem is not going to get stimulated because carbon dioxide is exhausted. Brainstem has to receive carbon dioxide so that it can stimulate the inspiratory drive. Inspiratory drive will go away and that will lead to a pause, and that pause is called as Kevala Kumbhak. Okay, it's a very interesting stage in the practice of yoga. Now we will do 120 strokes for 2 minutes. So total around 240 strokes will happen in 2 minutes. Let us start. 2 minutes over. Keval Kumbhak did not come for me, and I overshoot the number by 20. So I was around 260, and I did not achieve Keval Kumbhak. Okay, so this is one more 120. I think till here we have done. Today I'm going to take you to 150. If you are there with me, if you are okay with that, please give me a thumbs up. If you are okay, then we will go to 150. If you are okay, 150 for 2 minutes. I'm not getting any thumbs up. So should I?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So 150 we will not do. Now we will move on to next practice. That is going towards Samavrutti Pranayam. Samavrutti Pranayam. For that we will start with 1:2, but then we will come back to 1:1:1. Okay? We'll start with 1:2 and then we will come back to 1:1:1. Start with 1:2. Let us do that for 3 minutes. Now this time I will put timer and this will be for 3 minutes. Just a second. Let us start 1:2 and you have to share with me how many breaths you did in 3 minutes. 1:2. Let us start. Complete your breath and let me know what was your count. You can either put in the chat or you can unmute and tell. So how much in 3 minutes? How many breaths you took? For me, it was 6.
So for me, it was 11, sir.
11. Anything which is below 30 is excellent. Anything. Okay.
For me, it is 12, sir.
12, 7. Very nice.
13, sir.
Excellent. So now what we are going to do, we are going to do Antarkumbhak. So Purak, Antarkumbhak and Rechak. Everything will be equal. There will not be any difference. Okay. Everything will be equal. Okay.
गिनती नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ मैं जी मैं
Hello. Who is that? हाँ
गौतम
हाँ गौतम क्या हो गया?
गिनती नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ मन
फोकस क्यों नहीं? फोकस करना है. गिनती क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे हो?
ओके आई एम ट्राइंग
नहीं मतलब क्या हो रहा है? बताओ. गिनती क्यों नहीं हो रहा है?
वही कॉन्सेंट्रेट नहीं कर पा रहे.
करो करो कोशिश करो. कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. लहरों से डर कर नौका पार नहीं होती. कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. लेट अस स्टार्ट. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 1:1:1. Let us start. So this time also finish the breath and then let me know the count. Mine was 6. Sixth breath was going on.
So same 11.
7, sir.
Okay, great. So for Gautam to चल दिए. But
Mine
for
also 12,
huh?
12, sir.
12. Okay. So great. What I do is I keep left hand chin mudra. I'm just trying to show you so that Gautam can also, like, for those who are having difficulty in counting, what they can do is left hand chin mudra, right hand I start counting like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that, 8, 9, like that, 10, like that I count. Okay. Now we will go and do Rechak also. And Rechak, Rechak Tarvata, this Bahya Kumbhak. Okay. So we will do Bahya Kumbhak also. So it will be 1:1:1 1:1. 4 times we will be executing the breath like that. Let us do that. Let us start 3 minutes. You can finish the breath and then let me know.
So mine was at 9, sir.
Great. Mine was fifth breath was going on.
Sir, mine was 7, sir.
Great. So it has reduced, correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
Today, actually, we will pause here. I have to move to Mysore. But I hope that this session has given you some idea about improving your awareness about self through the practice of pranayam there are various ways through which we can, practice the Gati Vichcheda which we talk about. So, Shwasa Prashwasa Yor Gati Vichcheda Pranayama. So, Gati Vichcheda is achieved in different manners, and this is one way through which we can achieve Gati Vichcheda. And the result of all these things is improving the awareness of the self. With that, we will pause here, adopt Namaskara Mudra, Omkar followed by Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With your eyes closed, slowly take your both the hands back. Hold your right wrist with the left palm. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bend from the root of the back. Touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth, Almighty, your parents and Guru. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands. Rub your palms against each other to generate heat or positive energy. Keep them over your eyes, head, neck, shoulder, arms, forearms, chest, abdomen, thighs, and the legs. With few blinks, you can open your eyes. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining in. Those who are in Mysore, please let us meet. There are some people who have reached, and they already reached yesterday. They messaged me. Thank you very much for your appreciation. If you have any questions, queries, doubts, feedback, you are most welcome for another 1 or 2 minutes. If not, then see you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Namaste.
sir.
Namaste, namaste.
Namaste, sir.